set as they'll match up with the Houston Texans.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Pulls it in at the 13.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Watson off play action. The pass complete to Hakeem Butler. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. Devin Bush, the Steelers' leading tackler as a rookie last year, gets another there. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Faking the give. Now Watson. This is Butler making the catch. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First down.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. From the gun, here's Watson. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Hakeem Butler, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They've got that momentum going, a touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe to say that they're in a groove, isn't it? I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams have scored a ton of points the week before. The very next week struggle to score almost as if they used it all up. Not in this case. This group appears locked in.
We're going to have to make some adjustments if you're on the other side of that football. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Quarter. Easy. Rush in. Eight.
Now Roethlisberger will get this one to McFarland out of the backfield. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. On the run, here's Anthony McFarland. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Hey. 4 down. Watch the safety creep. Check, hot route. Hot. Take both of them. Alert. Focus. Hey, alert.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. That's complete. It's Anthony McFarland. It'll be a gain of 6, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too.
4 down. Show that bench release and go.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Anthony McFarland, his first carry of the ball game. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
He was brought down at the
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
44.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 39. Give him 16 yards on the play. And it'll move the chains. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 39-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Double. Heat these two. Check nickel. 7-7.
Now it's Roethlisberger. That's into the hands of his running back, McFarland. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
4-yard line.
On first down, McFarland. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Key 26, keep the ball.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Good catch by Deontay Johnson, and he really helped fill a void during his rookie season when he had 59 catches that led the team, and he was first among all rookie receivers last season as well. Not bad for the 10th wide receiver selected in the 2019 draft. Really good play. Expects to continue to get better in this Pittsburgh offense.
Jack 16. Takes both of them.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Anthony McFarland, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field. One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down.
First down, Texans.
Out of the gun, Watson. He's going to fire deep for Ratley. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Damian Ratley, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Ready? Solid. Hey, we got four. Got four down. Middle. Easy.
They'll run here with McFarland. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Hey, look, 3. Snicker. Double bump. Shit. 50.
On second down and 4, Roethlisberger. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Black 30. Alert. Even. 4 down. Even.
From the gun on third down, it's Roethlisberger. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On fourth down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return, and the Texans will take over with a first and 10.
33-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there looked like nobody open. Now second down. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 mark. Watch the slap. Watch 54.
Off of play action, it's Watson. Got an open man, it's Ratley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Off play action. Watson looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. The safety Terrell Edmonds picks it. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
50.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
You got 44.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He gets it left side to Johnson. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Pittsburgh Steelers. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Tight end's right. Everyone got 4. 4 down. Quarter.
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Intended for Juju Smith-Schuster. Brings up 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Eight.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on Ringo. Tight ends on Ringo.
Hey, alert.
Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? And after that touchdown, we are just a PAT away from a tie game. And I know everyone's going to look at it and go, guess what? Tie game, all even, They just scored. If they kick this extra point and tie it, they're going to feel like they're the ones that are in control.
And it's up and good. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. On first down, they'll start with McFarland. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
McFarland once more. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Ball carrier.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
44. Watch twist. Watch twist. Check safety. Check safety. King.
They'll run with McFarland. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
Is a turnover on downs.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This is caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. They'll try to run this one in. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. From the gun, Watson. Forced out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. T.J. Watt, the all-pro, in there to take him down.
There's a familiar sight. T.J. Watt with a sack. And remember last year, he was in the running for Defensive Player of the Year, and he earned it because he's been the top 10 in the league in sacks for 2 straight seasons. Really, really difficult to block coming off the edge.
That field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Operating from the gun, Watson. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Now it's Roethlisberger. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The big man, P.J. Hall, had the path to the QB there. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
10. Under 10. 10. Tight dog.
Jack 16.
Shit.
Quarter.
Now a run with McFarland. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
White 80.
Two times. Hey, 4 down.
Whoa!
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And he finds McDonald. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
SOS. 50.
Running with McFarland. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action.
Quarter with the score all time.
You know the wizard when they keep you where you've been before. But I can't go. No, I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. He changed name. How about your respect? Give them more than what?
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, McFarland. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Check 52.
Takes both of them.
He's coming.
Good.
We got double up.
On 3rd down, here's McFarland. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
3 yards.
And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
4 down. Check.
Alert.
The Steelers will go. It's Roethlisberger. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
Hey, we got 4. Got 4 down.
Help out.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Take 2 of them.
Check.
Here's McFarland. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Made at the 24-yard.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Check 15. Check 15.
Nickers, got spin.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Takes both of them. Focus.
Show it.
They'll keep it on the ground. McFarland, and not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
Watch the ship. Take two of them. Hey. Ship. Check 3. King. 50. Double.
On third down, McFarland. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Check it out. 44. What's up? 59, what's up? 59, what's up?
On first down, McFarland. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal.
First and goal.
The Steelers were last in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage a season ago, down around 35%. It's first and goal. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal, looking to take the lead here in the late going. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Two. Solid, right there. Check. Easy.
On second down, McFarland. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
And goal.
Check. Crouch. Double bump. Slow. No.
Tossing this out wide to McFarland. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And that is no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. What a tough spot to miss a kick. Just an absolute letdown.
Look, they got themselves in the field goal range, gave them a chance to take the lead. They come up empty, and now you wonder, will their offense ever see the football again?
Yeah, because on the other side, run through the post, and this thing could be over. To throw is Watson. Open man, Butler complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Watson. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
5-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Faking the give. Now Watson. That's complete to Butler. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 16 yards, a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup. Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now it's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Watson, off play action. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. From the red zone now, Watson. And this is caught at the 8. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
7-yard line.
And this is going to be caught. He got it. It's a touchdown, and forget overtime. Barring a miracle, they're going to win this thing in regulation.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears. They get it done. How about that score?
The finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. From the 6. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Back to throw. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A big play that time through the air. And even 60 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. One last shot for Roethlisberger. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. But Charles, a one-score game. Down to the end we went. They had one final play in that one-score game. We all knew what was coming, the Hail Mary. They just couldn't get it done.
Wasn't exactly complicated, was it? We all knew, as you said, and go long and see if we can find someone open. They didn't get it done. Someone's happy. Someone is not.
So for the Texans, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will head home next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.